Greetings and welcome to episode 49 of our Let's Play series, and today we're going to continue working on the power generation with the replacement of the cables. So let's just jump right into it. So as you can remember from last time, we were working on upgrading our dynamos. So what we're going to do today is, I'm going to put this up, get it out of the way. We're probably going to need our little hand axe here. There we are. Because we're going to be tearing up the floor a little bit. Sorry, floor. And up here, because we're going to need to replace these. We're going to need to go with the next ducting. So we're going to look at the recipe required for that. Let's eat first here. Looks like we're getting hungry. There we go. So, let's go into here under thermal expansion. Now let's look at what's next for us. Currently, we're still using the leadstone flux ducts. But I think we should go for the hardened flux ducts. Or maybe even the next one. We'll see what it costs. As it stands right now, we just need to build its electrum and hardened ingots. Or electrum ingots and hardened glass. The other one is pretty much just leadstone with invar. So we're going to go and make that next tier. Because I think 9,000 is going to be a good amount without having to replace it for a really long time. I mean, we could go all the way up to like resident. But I don't think at this time we're going to need that. Okay, so we can actually upgrade the other ones with just Singulum. So that's not a big deal. Let's first make these redstone energy flux ducts. And so for that, we already have the stuff. So let's make 60 of them. That should be enough initially, I think. And so for that, wait, I keep clicking on the wrong ones here. So we're going to require 200 per cable. So we're just pretty much going to pump a lot of redstone in there. We're going to see how much, excuse me, this one produces. Drop that in there. And we already have some hardened Singulum glass that we're not going to need right now. We'll put that up for the minute. In a different place, though. Because I don't want to accidentally use it. We'll probably have forgotten by then. So, then we're going to drop our little pipes in here. And watch them work here. Let's check on our system setup here. It's still going up. We're at 5410. I think we're going to start capping out these dynamos here. So while those are working, we're going to need to... Oh yeah, that doesn't work on stone bricks. We need to see where this runs. It runs one up there. Okay. And we took that pipe out, I think, or part of it anyway. Yeah, that one. Okay, we're going to keep monitoring that one. So let's drop down here, taking these out. This should make this pretty easy for removal. Because they're going to run right under the floor here. Which should help us out. Shouldn't make this too difficult of a, whoops, wrong one, adjustment. And this goes to those machines over there. So we're probably going to need to make something to transition it from there and maybe even here. So I think we got a good idea of what we're going to do. Let's do what we can to implement that idea. We have all 60 and we still have a lot left over here. So let's grab some more electrum. So it has 4,000 left over. 4,000 divided by 2 is 2,000. Subtract some zeros. We need 20 more. We're not going to get exactly 20 more though, are we? I didn't think so. So let's look up this recipe. Because as close as we're going to get is get 18. So let's go over. So we'll have 24. Okay, so we'll put these in there. And then we're going to... It'll consume all of this except for 4 of them. So 4 times 2 is 800. So we need 8 of these. There we go. That should do the trick. Now we should have an exact number to be able to finish these up. Okay, back to work. So let's wrench all this out here. Make sure our ring of magnetism is full. So these are going to go ballistic here in a second. So I don't mind the power generation over here being up or down. It's what's on the back side of the energy cell, which is going to be another limiting factor that we're going to have to fix here in a second. There we go. We're going to have to go off of that. Oh, yeah. Definitely that, too. Be careful not to hit the other ducting. And turn on our jetpack. And grab that. There we go. Now I should pick up everything. Okay. So, we'll start by taking our leadstone and moving it out of the way. And do we have a lot of singulum? Because we could upgrade these real quick. I just don't think we have enough singulum. We don't. We're not going to mess with that. We can just take it down later and then upgrade it. Because it's 1 per. Not really worth it to me. This time anyway. Okay, so we're bringing this over. We're going to bring it down. Each side. But we need to remember to remove the cables out from under. There, like so. And then we'll just put the new ones in place. And down we go, and rinse and repeat. It'll pull the covers off, but that's no big deal. We can always put those back. Now we have another problem here that we're going to have to solve, which isn't an issue. I don't think these two types of pipes will touch each other. Because how they function in nature. They each put out a different output compared to the other. See, those ones touch just fine. Okay, so now that's hooked up. So the power generation into our reinforced energy cell, which is about to get an upgrade to 50 million, by the way. We're going to upgrade that right now. There's no sense it not being as high as everything else. So we need a touch more. We may have enough electrum. Do we have enough aluminum? I don't think we have any. Yeah, we have aluminum. Okay. Let's go for it. Page 5. We're going to need the singulum one, which is an electrum gear. And we're going to need the resonant one, which is aluminum gear. So now we'll make each of the kits. There we go. We got the one kit. And we got the next kit. There we go. Now let's go and let's give this a boost. There we go. So now that should allow a significant increase on power. I'm not sure how much is coming in, but it's basically all of what these guys are capable of producing. So with that, we need to overcome a few hurdles here. First hurdle being this one here, because I don't think these two can touch each other. Let's verify. They can. Oh, nice. They never used to be able to do that. That makes this that much easier because we really don't need a ton of power coming off of here like so. And definitely here like so. With those two now securely connected, we're getting the power we need here. Of course, we're getting the power we need here. This is working out quite well. So now we can produce as much power as we want from here. The only issue is we're capping downstairs, I think. Well, we can look at it up here. I had forgotten that we had the base one up here. It only outputs 5,000, but that's still well within the amount that we're producing. Well within. So our infuser is limited because it's only hardened, but that's not an issue right now. This is now, is this going up or going down? it is going down, and it's going down fast. Okay, so with all these on at 240 and 120, let's go in here and let's pull out these ones. So they'll all be producing 120. And I want to see if this still is going down. Overall, we're staying at 5,900. 5,900. It's pretty close. 5,900. 5,800. There, it went way down. Okay, so it's still going down. We may only be able to run 2 of those. But we just need to make sure we use up all the creosote in comparison to these guys over here, which we need to make sure they're staying pretty steady. We're at 5,431. And we'll check on it again here in a minute. Let's put back some of our blocks. There we go. See, I don't know why I just don't move that up a block now that I have the ability. I think that's exactly what we're going to do. So this looks better. Okay. Let's turn on our jetpack for a moment. Whoops. Way out of the way there. And then we'll go right there. Let's get an open hand and we'll just break this dirt here. Okay, that should do the trick. Let's grab our redstone energy. And we missed one. There we go. This will make it so we don't have to use the covers. Okay. There we go. Now with that, we can block off the whole thing. Like so. And nobody will be the wiser. Not even me. And we're missing one, but that's fine. We'll figure that out. We can always get more. Oh, we need 2 over there, so we need 3. Let's grab 3 of those real quick. Where are they? There they are. There we go. That should do the trick to make it finish it up quite nicely. There we go. And there we go. And done. 1 and done. Good enough. This still is getting plenty of power, which it needs, because it is producing blocks. It looks like we're going up in our numbers. So we're going to turn this one on and see how much of a difference it makes. Okay, so we also have these plates here that we can use. There we go. Doesn't seem to harm the coloring when they're underneath like that, thankfully. There we go. That made it look a lot better. I don't know why I have 3 extra covers, but we can put those away. Good enough. I'm glad we have the upgrade we have. Why do I have a B in my inventory? That is definitely strange. I find out how funny it is when I make stuff. It pulls stuff from in here and puts it into my inventory. That is kind of funny. Now, the biggest hurdle we have to overcome here at this point is we have a dirt issue. And I think we're going to have to build a builder and set it up to mine just dirt out in the middle of nowhere. In like the mining world or something. It's kind of funny where you're making a miner just for dirt. Because we're going to run out of dirt. We'll probably go through 2,000 pieces of dirt a day with this setup. Another thing I want to see is, are we going to stay capped here? And currently we are. Even with these guys going mad crazy fast, we are still having plenty of wood left over. We may turn those on for now. Now that we upgraded them, I think we can just turn them on. Whoops. Go up over here. There we go. Click it, and that'll bring in wood for these ones. Okay. Turn off the jetpack, because every time we go up a set of stairs or down a set of stairs, it drives me nuts. Okay, so are we still going down? Yeah, we're definitely going down. So we're going to turn off one of these guys and see if that makes a difference. And these guys are running full bore, and we're not moving all that much. Which, we might be right on the money with these guys, which is perfect. Because as it stands right now, we could put in more upgrades, but it may not be necessary. We are producing a ton of power. We're well over 1,000 RF a tick. And this thing is just going to continue to go up. And that's what we want. That's really what we want. Because the system downstairs, I need enough to be able to power this one and that one, which are relatively close to 1,000. And they're both on right now. Because we're trying to collect as much as we can of the dirt. But we're just not getting enough. And I'll eventually power these. I just haven't set it up yet. Tons of ice. This thing seems to pull every variant of ice that it can, which is crazy. So I have this set up right now because I want to see everything that comes through. But basically this is where the trash can is supposed to be, because I don't really need to keep all of these. I mean, I have basically all the other stuff that we're going to need. We'll find places for this stuff, eventually pushing it up to the system upstairs. But this one here, it's going to be our trash can. Just make sure that everything that goes into it is going to be trash. So I think we're have a win here for today. I think we'll call this another good episode. On the next episode, I think we're going to do some minor upgrades to some other machines and prep for putting in place maybe solar panels, but I don't know. We already have good enough power now that we're well above 1,000. But if we upgraded any of those machines downstairs, we would have a power problem again. Maybe the next episode we'll do something else. Something totally different and totally fun. So, we'll see you on the next episode. Guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys on the next episode.